Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas Longhorns. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The Ducks headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Wingo.
We got a lot of Oregon fans this year. It's crazy, Chad. How they just pop up out of nowhere. We see you.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Look like a little bit of man.
Play action, here's Manning. With the catch, it's Brown.
Silly man.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Longhorns in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Oh, wow.
They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
That's
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Bro, come on, 15. Why you give up your block?
A bit short of the first down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Got his man. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
That's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll give it to Brown. And he picks up the...
We don't give a damn about them hits, boy.
Remember the price he paid after that hit. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Arch is going to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Longhorns heading quickly to the line. The RPO, it's complete. There's some room. Touchdown, Longhorns! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Johnson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to...
He lobs one high down the left side.
Good shit, boy.
Dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all.
That boy was tweaking. You had a wide open Teddy.
4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Get in front of him, Philistine.
Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd.
Come on, man.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Moore, play action. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
A shot toward the end zone.
That boy wide ass open. Where is my safety?
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Damn, I forgot about my play back.
And the 2-point conversion ties the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wingo. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Texas offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, Manning. Under fire. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Oh.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of the game. He got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up. And sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Longhorns will hustle for the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hand off for Brown.
Come on, bro. You gotta
fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. It'll be third and long. Manning. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the
this is money.
down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw,
you better call a timeout, boy. They on your ass. That was money.
Signal for their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
This still money.
Might be calling a hot route.
They're not doing no cover two.
Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running the red zone. It's Brown. Stop
boy, little out here, man.
As they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeps it on the option. Powers through the defender. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again. He knows it's his way into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Here's more to throw. Got a man. It's Johnson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Turns it on at midfield.
Come on, man. We got to do better than that.
To 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Going for it all.
That's shit, boy.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Arch to throw. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And that one falls in.
Oh, that boy thumped that gas.
On first down. Second down.
That boy thumped that gas.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Under fire. Buying some time. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense.
Why did he?
And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hauls it in. Reads the tackle, and he's got room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore. Moving away from pressure. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. It is good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
That nigga took 3, weak-ass 3. We're supposed to get 7. He ain't got no balls on him, bro. He ain't got no balls. Female. That is kind of clutch, though, to get you 3 points. What you doing?
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And look, he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for space. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Dante Moore. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a
Why
play.
the fuck is he wide open?
Got it deep downfield.
Why?
Down, ducks. And that one will give him the lead.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside.
That is wild.
You want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Moore will throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Wingo. The Longhorns yards, head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. So as soon
Not
as
the
they
play
step
I
on the
picked.
field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Arch Madness. Pressure coming, and they got him.
And that's a great start to this second half. That's what you talked about in the locker room at halftime. Don't let them create momentum. Don't let them start to create a comeback. Come back on this first drive, set the tone. The defense doing that right off the bat.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tight end getting vertical. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. 4th down, Manning. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Here's Manning to throw. Pocket breaking down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Buys a little time. The throw. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And they gambled.
Bro got bumped off his fucking run.
On downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Hill. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Throwing more. Here comes the heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Motion from the back. More to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Hey, you might want to keep your mic off, but don't turn me up. All right. Stay less. Stay less. You get you a little lead, now you want to turn your mic on.
Exactly what to do, David.
You right.
How many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him.
We're trying to see who's stupid at the end of the game.
We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Stupid, man. Stupid, man. Stupid, man. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. That nigga wait till the 3rd quarter to turn his mic on. Boy, you're trash.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo.
Trash in the bitch.
18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Yeah, for the 1st time.
They'll start this
Drunk?
drive from the 18-yard line.
Make me drunk, gang, and I'm still hanging.
The run inside. It's
Come on, 15, hold your block.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing Manning. He rifles one deep to the left.
Stupid, man.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so
Stupid, man.
dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
Get back to that zone.
One of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Get back to that zone. Stupid, man. Don't turn me up, man. Shit get ugly fast.
That's a nice looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs and they're known for having really good running.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Tackled at the 31.
Nah, don't call no time out. Scary ass little boy.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
We knew it wasn't no fumble.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Smothers.
Excuse me.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Oh, that safety want to come up? All right.
Making side adjustments here. Arch is going to throw for it. Bringing the heat.
Come on, bro. Block.
Down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Quick completion on the out route. And he's dragged down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard
Defense got a bunch of holes in it, silly man.
First and goal. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Second and goal for the offense. To throw, Manning.
I picked the wrong fucking play.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run, they stop it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Gets the back moving. Looking to the end zone on third and goal.
I'm turning it up.
Touchdown, Texas!
Turn your mic back on. Let me holler at you. That shit was easy.
The quarterback knew exactly where he was going with
Turn your mic back on, Parlay.
He saw the matchup he liked.
What I thought.
Took
Fuck,
advantage.
nigga. Don't turn me up. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Hey, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, that hurt my feelings.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
Uh-oh.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass and take a lead.
Get your life together, fuck with me, boy.
More and more hits on a QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. inside. It's Hill. Here's a little room there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I just want the ball back. That's all I want. I want the ball
back.
The
Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job on the defense of making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize
Bo milking the clock. What a weenie. You scared, gang?
Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, no secrets with this offense. We're going to keep running the football. Let that clock tick. Keep 2 hands on the football. And then where does my kicker like to kick it the most? You see some people like it.
There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. The defense will use a timeout and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.